In an age where algorithms and AI seem to dictate everything, does brand really still matter? Look, my answer is yes, and it always has been. So many people, including some of my mentees, including the people that I consult in their businesses, just do not take branding seriously. They think, oh, it's a social media thing, oh, it's for Gen Zs, oh, it's a TikTok thing, oh, it's social media is everything now. As sad as that might seem, it is everything, it is everywhere. Everyone seems to have it. Your ideal customers are probably on social media, in most businesses. I have said for so many years how important it is to build a brand, and every year people say they're going to do it. They set up their little calendar, set up their technology, and they still don't do it. What's the point? If you are not taking brand and marketing and social media seriously in 2024, listen, you got a problem. And that problem is your attitude towards it. Again, I say this to my mentees. I say, you're not being lazy. You're not lacking time to do it. You're lacking a real deep and true motivation because of a lack of understanding of why you need to build your brand in any business, and it could be your personal brand. When I started in property and I needed to raise money, I've raised over £1 million now in property and M&A, and I can teach you how to do the same thing. The only way that this happened was because of brand. The only thing that allowed all of this to function and happen at the pace that it did was brand, nothing else. Now, brand consists of many, many things, of course, and I'm talking about the different elements that, combine together to form a brand, but it was the single nucleus in which everything formed from and everything went through. I can't stress enough how powerful a brand is. Now, we're in a world flooded with deep fakes, right? With AI content, with people showing their highlight reels and nothing else. So trust is a currency, and you should be cashing in with that currency. Because in order for people to trust you, nowadays, you need to have a social media presence. You need to have a brand, something people can trust in, something that shows reliability, consistency, good product, good service, fixing things when they go wrong. Lamborghini charges double the price of an Audi. And arguably the Audi's a better car with a better interior and better tech and infotainment, but I'd rather have a Lamborghini. You'd rather pay for it. It makes a much bigger impact. Why? Because of brand. Lamborghini uses VW parts, has a VW Golf pedal. Why can they do that? And why am I filming on a Canon camera that costs triple the price of, a little blogger Sony one? I mean, there's differences in quality and perception, sure, but there's a lot of brand at play here. Every decision we make is driven by brand. It could be the cheapest brand, the most expensive brand, how it makes us feel, the money it saves us, the money it makes us, the way it makes other people think about us. Brand is central to everything. Now, when you have consistency in your brand, this builds a presence, it builds that reliability, and it encourages loyalty. People know what they're going to expect from you, and that could be the unexpected. For people to consistently expect the unexpected from you is your thing, and that's your brand. Look at the biggest brands in the world, Apple, Nike, Google. All of these authors here behind me, they have brands. I have a brand. The reason you're watching this is because of my brand. And in these saturated marketplaces with real content and fake content, it's so cluttered. And you having a real, meaningful, consistent brand that builds trust and reliability creates a unique identity for you in this market, and it helps you stand out. And what does that do? Brings customers to you. What does that do? Affects your bottom line. Everything I'm saying relates back to your profitability. If you can charge more, if you can be Lamborghini, but actually maybe deliver on that price, people are going to buy you. Gucci, all this stuff. It's the same cotton. This is Uniqlo cotton, Supima cotton that I've had for years, and I think it's better quality than some of these designers. I said it, Fashion Week won't have me seated. You get to build an emotional connection with your followers and your customers. It's beyond just a product. It's beyond just a moisturizer or a table fan or a battery. You get to build an emotional connection with them, which again links to that brand loyalty, and you do this through storytelling. Why do you think these perfume adverts are so weird? It's always some good looking person just walking along being weird in Paris, and it's supposed to create feelings. It's supposed to create ambiance and vibes. Right? Why do you think car adverts are always on some, beautiful curved road? It looks like Europe, and you're just cool. But then the family cars have loads of kids in it, and right? They're telling a story. It's like when you have a property and you stage it, you walk in and say, I could sit there, watch TV, do this. It creates a story in your head where you place yourself as a human in that story. These people are not stupid. They hire marketers. They spend a lot of money on marketing and building their brand. Look at how much car manufacturers spend on marketing, because it's a a cluttered market. If you want a family car, I can recommend 6 or 7 to you. You want a supercar, again, 6 or 7, and then within that, you've got all these options. Why would you want that option? There's Porsche special list, because it's a brand. Why are you going to spend £200 on a Porsche jacket that really is probably, decent-ish, okay quality? Because it says Porsche on it. Now, brand also becomes a long-term asset. Whether you're looking to keep the business, sell the business, whether it's a personal brand, over the long term, this will generate you value. People can look back at your storefront, see all your past products, your past content, see your evolution, which is also storytelling, your own story, and see how you've changed and grown from where you started to where you are. It's an intangible asset, I think. And also, when I value businesses in M&A, and when I consult businesses on businesses they're buying, we look at brand, we look at the brands of the businesses we're interested in, and that does affect the valuation. Oftentimes it's negative because they haven't got a brand. If there was an incredible brand as part of the business, we could value that, fairly significant. And that brand equity, that investment that people make in you emotionally, time-wise, and of course spending money with you, that's powerful, and that's reinforced and reminded by your brand and you being consistent in what you're posting on. In addition, especially as a personal brand, you want to get free hotel stays, flights, gym access, free products. Well, for acquisitions and partnerships and for sponsorship and for things like that, do you not think you having a strong personal brand is going to mean that people want to work with you? You have more of an influence, you have more weight in these conversations about brand because you've got more followers. You've got more engagement. You're someone that people want to work with. Again, as sad as it is and as fake as it is, and that's the reality of it. Why is someone going to want to work with you when you haven't got a brand? You don't bring anything to the table. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me. Leave a comment. You can't because I'm not, but leave a comment anyway. And I think when you have a brand, it does have to evolve. It does have to adapt, to new trends, to new memes, to new things. And this also means that your business alongside that also needs to adapt, which kind of makes sense. Your brand adapts, your business adapts. And it's not just about being on trend. It is about just moving with the times and staying up to date or ahead of technology advancements, ChatGPT, digital AI creating images for you now. So you don't have to pay a designer to create this image. You just type in and say, draw me a picture of a Ferrari driving down an Italian road and the man is eating cannoli. It can draw that for you now. It's crazy. It may not be as good as you think, but it does it. I think having a strong brand really allows you to future-proof your business because people will look back on it. People will, as you move into different sectors, as you move into different things, as COVID round 7 happens, as wars happen, as the media does this, as taxes change, as all this stuff happens, having a strong brand at the core of your business, at the center of this storm of life and reality, it means that you will endure and you will navigate those future business challenges because you have a strong brand. So, I hope that was useful. 2024, baby, you still need a brand, and 25 and 26, and I really don't think brands are going to die out any soon. They've been with us for the longest time. So, make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you leave a review, and look out for more content like this. Oh, by the way, if you have a business that you want to scale, or you have an idea that you want to start up, no matter what your financial situation is, I have the program and the mentorship for you. All you got to do is send me a DM on Instagram, and we can talk.